Good morning. It's Kathy from Blissfully Yours. Hope you're all having a great day so far. What I'm going to do today is I'm making an apple sage scented soap. I think I'm going to call it Autumn Splendor. I have all my ingredients here. I've got my blend of oils. And in this recipe, what I'm using is some castor oil, coconut, grapeseed, olive, and palm oils. And then for my lye water, over here I've got, it's actually half distilled water and half apple cider. And hence that's why the color is not clear. It's because of the apple cider in there. And I'm hoping the sugar from the apple cider is going to give me some really good bubbles in this soap. So we'll have to see when we test it. But anyway, I've got my melted oils, I've got my lye water. My fragrance is brambleberries, apple sage. It's really a nice fresh blend of apple sage. It smells really wonderful. I'm going to top it with a little bit of the pink Himalayan sea salt and poppy seeds, just to give it some little prettiness on the top. And then I'm going to put in some swirls. I've got green chrome oxide pigment and raspberry mica from Brambleberry. So I'm gonna split my batch for those two colors. The rest I'm gonna put titanium dioxide white in. So then I'll pour the two different colors in to do the swirl. Anyway, we'll kind of see how it goes as we go. So I've got my gloves, I've got my goggles, and I might need to transfer this. I've got a bigger pot to transfer if I have to. We'll see how full we get with this one. But I'm slowly pouring my lye water into my oils. It's such a dark color. We'll see how this soap turns out. I haven't done this fragrance I haven't done the fragrance at all. And I certainly haven't done anything with apple cider before. So this is it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. And see, now this bowl's pretty full. So I have a big pan over here. I think I'm going to move it into because I don't want to overflow when I start mixing it with my stick blender. So I've got my stainless steel pan here, and we've got to be very careful when we pour this so it doesn't splash up on us. I'm going to try and hit the other side maybe as I go down. I'll jinx myself. It's going pretty well here. Oh, it's so dark. So I'm going to get the last bits out of my bowl. I'm waiting for the dogs to kick in. They usually start barking and playing with each other when I start my soap making. But they haven't started yet. So that's in there. I'm going to give it a blend until we get to light trace. I'm going to dip my blender, shake it so we get the little air bubbles out of there. Give it a few pulses. Looks like a real caramely color. Like I said, I've never done this one before, so I don't know if it's going to stay. I'm hoping when I add the white, at least that it's going to lighten up considerably. just getting light trace. I can feel it thickening. And it looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour off some into these containers now so that I can color it. Just going to set this over here for a second. So I'm going to try and be very careful here. About that much into that one. And about that much into that one. And little drippies. Okay, so now in this one, I'm going to pour my titanium dioxide. I'm ready to give that a good mix with the stick blender. Just so we get a nice, hopefully, lighter color going on. I don't want to mix too much. Leave that there. And then in these, here we go, we're going to get our micas in here. A little green. And we'll see how they color up. And here's our raspberry red. And I'm gonna use my little whisks. So that's turning into a nice green. Ooh, I love this raspberry color. It looks awesome. So that looks really good. This, now I'm going to add my fragrance, a little bit in each one of these, and then the rest in here. I'm hoping it doesn't accelerate too much. Smells so good, guys. I'll mix it in here. And it doesn't seem so far to be accelerating, I think because I'm at such a light trace. Okay, so I think my colors are good. I'm going to get these out of the way. And I was going to do a little mica line, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll save that for my Christmas soap that I want to do. Anyway. Looking good. So I think I'm gonna pour some of this first, just right into the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of the stick blender here. So hopefully this goes gracefully. So there's some in that one. winging this one, guys, so we'll see how it turns out. Maybe I'll just do a little of this in each, back and forth. And same with the raspberry, except we'll go the long way maybe. And then we'll do again here, back and forth. And then we'll do some more of this. Oh, I like it already. And like I said, it smells so good. My drippies. And we'll go the red back and forth this time. And we'll get our green. Thickening a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Go back and forth this way with the green. Oops. A little overzealous. Okay. And again with our white, or our light color, I should say. It's not exactly white. It's almost looking like a Christmassy type of soap. Put a little more over here. A little bit more of these, and then we'll put the rest of the white on. I want to save some of this for the top, just a little bit, so I can do some swirls. It's a good recipe I've got here. It's letting me work with it a long time, so the fragrance isn't causing it to seize up at all, which is nice, because you never know. You never know. Just a little scraping here. And then we'll pour the rest of this over the top of each. I have to scrape this. That easy when it's a big pot. Anyway, I think this is I think it's going to turn out gorgeous, you guys. When I unmold these and cut them, I'll do another video. But let me tell you, the smell is so fresh, it's lovely. I feel like I'm crawling into this pot, but I want to get as much out as I can gracefully. Okay, so So that's good for those. So now we're gonna just drizzle what I can over the top here. I have enough to put on both of them, so maybe I only go down once and twice. And let's see, I got it here, and the red. Colors look great for this soap, I think, for the scent. You know, being apple and sage, they seem to go together really well. So I'm going to go get my little skewer so I can do some swirlies. I'm just going through the top just a little so I can get those colors. Yeah, I like that. That turned really pretty. I'll go with this one now. I just love this. Almost looks kind of like a Christmas candy cane colors. Really pretty. Now I'm deciding, maybe I go and do a little round and round here just to get them to swirl a bit. I don't want to overdo it. I think that looks really nice. The ends here kind of haven't done as much as I wanted them to, as far as getting the green and the red and the white distinguished, but I still think it's going to be a really pretty soap. It smells pretty, that's all I know. So there we go. Now I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit down the center. It's just barely sitting on the top here. And I don't know, do I want to do poppy seeds? Maybe just sprinkle a little bit right on top of the. Just a little. So there we go. My Autumn Splendor soap using brambleberries, apple sage, and I think it turned out just beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to let this set up, and when I come back to unmold it and cut it, I'll do another video so we can see how gorgeous I hope that it looks on the inside. Okay, so until then, it's Kathy from Blissfully Yours, and Have a great Thursday. Bye, everyone.